Linda Taron. I'm a professor at the University of Pretoria, and I work specifically in the Department of Educational Psychology and the Centre for the Study of Resilience, South Africa. What I really appreciate about this conference is that there's a mix of professionals, practitioners, child protection workers, and academics, and young people. And we need more and more young people who are enthusiastic about protecting children, because we need to make sure that our children have better futures.
So what does this conference mean to children?
Well, if we can use what we learn at this conference, Kevin, to change how we protect children, so we protect them more effectively. If we can use what we learn at this conference to limit or prevent risks to children, if we can use what we learned at this conference to build the resilience of children, then this conference has lots of potential for children, given that there are so many children in sub-Saharan Africa who are vulnerable.
As a psychologist, as I see from your profile, so how the children you have encountered, like children who have engaged in armed conflict, how do you help them?
I haven't met children who engage in armed conflict. In South Africa, it's more probable that I would work with children who've been exposed to violence, domestic violence, violent crime, and then it's a case of working with those children to help them process what has happened to them. But it's also working with communities and with families so that children are less exposed to crime and less exposed to violence.
So how have you helped them, protect them from the violence?
So that's a very good question. There are two ways that psychologists can protect children. One, to work with a child and help the child to process what happened, help the child to develop skills that enables them to adjust well, even though they live in a dangerous world. But the second and equally important part is to advocate for safer families and safer communities, better laws, better policies, better practices. It's difficult and it's slow. But that's what we need to keep doing as psychologists, is argue, fight for a world that is safer for children and adolescents.
And what about children who have experienced abuse?
Same applies. So
your parting shot as we end?
Parting shot as we end is that we've got lots and lots of work ahead of us. Our children are not safe enough. We don't yet understand well enough how to champion their resilience optimally. And so we have lots of work, and we need as many as possible young Africans to join in making this world a safer place.